Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Cade, and this is Cade Cooks. This is episode 2 of my Queer Entrepreneur series / LGBT Entrepreneurs. I know you're gonna love the interview. At the end of the interview, I will be telling you my greatest takeaway. Let's watch that now. Thank you so much for joining me today. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Sure. So my name is Anna. I'm a local of San Antonio, Texas. I've lived here my whole life. I'm 27 years old, and I hold degrees in music performance, specializing in voice, and public health. I've been teaching voice lessons for about the last 6 years, and I've been singing for the last 12 years. So that's very much my passion and my main outlet in a lot of ways.
Oh yeah, I think that's super cool. Tell me more about your business / kind of like what you have going for you right now.
Sure. So I've got a website and social media for all that. My website is www.anna with 2 N's. So it's Anna hyphen Freya, Freya hyphen voice.com. So right now where I'm at is I've been juggling between 40 and 50 students. About half of them are cis and they're working on things like singing, voice acting. I've worked with people on improving around having an accent or speech impediments. And then about half of my business is working with other transgender people on changing their voice to better suit their identity.
Oh, okay. So, what made you start that journey specifically? Because I know you said about half your clients are in that community. What made you want to do more towards that community?
So I wanted to work with the transgender community specifically because being transgender myself, I saw the need, and I know that if you seek to fill a need, you're going to be successful and you're going to help a lot of people that really need it. And so looking at the voice resources out there, there were some good teachers, there were some good speech therapists, but there aren't very many.
No, I totally agree. And I think that is so cool that you're taking a passion that you have, you're sharing it with the world and helping other people out because feeling a need, especially in a community like trans community, I have a lot of respect for you on what inspires you in general, but also with your like business.
The thing I lose sleep over is something that I've been noticing for years and years. There are a lot of people out there that are extremely talented, be it with singing, with voice acting, be it with they have the tools to change their voice to suit their gender identity and what makes them comfortable in their own skin. There's a lot of people out there that have the talent, they have the tools, but they don't have the right guidance to put it all together.
Yeah.
So I wonder how many people that could be or could have been famous singers or actors or voice impersonators, any number of things. How many trans people could have been well-known advocates and well-known voices in their community if they had had the tools to make it happen? And so for me, I'm accomplishing a lot more than if I just went and was a singer or did voice acting for a career. I'm kind of infecting the world with that knowledge and letting it spread to a lot more people that can use it rather than just keeping it for me and using it for my purposes.
Yeah. Oh, I love that so much. And so, what is your favorite part when you're starting out with a client? When you see, like, do you see any specific, like, transformation that, like, a certain light bulb moment?
There's always a light bulb lesson with everybody. Sometimes it's more significant than others, depending on kind of see two kinds of people. You've got people that gradually progress and it's pretty steady, but they will have a moment where they kind of leap up and then keep their normal ascension going. There's other people where it will seem like for a few weeks, They're not really getting it. Like, not much is happening. Like, things aren't clicking, or they are, but they're not consistent. And then just one lesson, maybe 6 weeks in, something around those lines, it'll just to the moon. And then from there, like, they may be singing songs as sounding like their preferred gender identity, or they might be getting sir or ma'am on the phone like they want, really, really fast, really exponentially, as far as the percentage of the time that it works out for them.
I think that is really amazing. It sounds like you're almost granting gender euphoria in a way for many people, and I think that is like love that. Because I think a huge part of this whole thing for me with this video series is supporting each other in the community. So, any other entrepreneurs in the LGBT community that were like wanting to do something, what is one piece of advice that you would give?
The biggest thing I would say is don't cast too small of a net. I tried to just work with transgender people for a while, but the truth of the matter is there was such a bigger pool of not just people in general, but even people that are LGBT, but not necessarily the T, that are looking for something like you might have to offer. So while you might be a really good ace at helping a certain group, that doesn't mean you can't put your skills and talents together to make more people happy, to help more people, to make more capital on a monthly or yearly basis, if you're willing to work with a wider base of clients.
Oh yeah, no, that totally makes sense. Sharing with the community, like specifically in a smaller sense, the trans community is awesome to support each other, but like you were saying, like a lot of people do need help in different ways, and I think that it's cool that you're reaching out in that different way. If someone were wanting to reach out and get voice lessons slash any of the other things that you offer, where would they find you?
Re-emphasize the website. It's www.anna, A-N-N-A, hyphen Freya, F-R-E-Y-A, hyphen voice.com. As far as reaching me otherwise, they can shoot an email to my website's general account, which is contact at anna-freya-voice.com. I will say too, for now I'm the only teacher, but that's going to change really soon. I've been talking to a couple people about hiring them and growing things.
Oh yeah, that is so cool. So would you want to tell me any more about that, or is it kind of under wraps right now in the DL?
I don't want to jinx anything, so for now, I'm just in negotiations, and I've chosen my people carefully. They have a lot of experience and a lot of education, and they're people I would trust with anyone as much as I would trust myself.
Oh, definitely. I think that's the best way. If you're going to work with someone, especially in a business sense, you need to be able to have that full trust with them. Well, thank you so much for talking with me today. I really appreciate it. Is there any questions that you have for me?
Sure. So, what are you seeking to do with your video series, and what are some other projects or some other entrepreneurs that you've worked with or that are ongoing?
So right now I'm still reaching out to many other entrepreneurs because it's in a smaller series, but I am excited to expand. And my big goal behind all of this is to become stronger as a whole community because there's not a lot of like I see individual entrepreneurs that are in the queer community just here and there, but I feel like having a central place, especially like in a video sense, people can just like look through a series and see like there are a lot of us out here in different fields because I'm gonna do a variety of like service fields and product too, so I'm really excited. Well, thank you so much for talking with me today. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I want to say I will link all of your things in the description of the video too, if anyone like doesn't want to write that down right away. But thank you once again for joining me.
Sure thing. Hope you have a good rest of your weekend.
You too.
I had an amazing time interviewing with Anna. My biggest takeaway from this interview is you need to be able to cast a bigger net, because that is where the best opportunities are. You are able to reach a larger audience, and I think that that is so important, because that way you can get your message, your strong message out, and once again reaching a bigger audience, because I think that that is a huge thing behind a lot of businesses and a lot of people that want to share an important message, is to share it with more people. If you want to check out any of her things, everything will be linked below. I will also be linking the rest of this series below too. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace.